माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी, प्रश्न संख्या 1 मिस्टर अर्षित साहब।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री से पूछना चाहूंगा कि क्या उनकी सरकार ने भारत में परमाणु विद्युत संयंत्रों की संख्या बढ़ाने के लिए कुछ किया है? यदि हाँ है तो उसे प्रमाणित करें। और मेरा दूसरा प्रश्न उनसे यह है कि क्या प्रत्येक विद्युत संयंत्र में कर्मचारियों की सुरक्षा के लिए सही उपकरण स्थापित किए गए हैं? यदि हाँ है तो उसे प्रमाणित करें। धन्यवाद।
आदरणीय सभापति महोदय, मैं इस प्रश्न का उत्तर देते हुए ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि वर्तमान में 6780 मेगावाट की कुल क्षमता वाले 22 रिएक्टर प्रचालनरत है और एक रिएक्टर 700 मेगावाट की दिनांक 10 जनवरी 2021 को ग्रिड के साथ जोड़ दिया गया है। इसके अतिरिक्त 8000 मेगावाट की कुल क्षमता वाले 10 रिएक्टर निर्माण के विभिन्न चरणों में हैं। अधिक नाभिकीय विद्युत संयंत्र स्थापित करने की भी भविष्य में योजना है। अब आते हैं दूसरे प्रश्न की तरफ। नाभिकीय ऊर्जा के सभी पहलुओं स्थल चयन, डिजाइन, निर्माण, कमिश्नर एवं प्रचालन में संरक्षा को सबसे अधिक प्राथमिकता दी जाती है। नाभिकीय विद्युत संयंत्रों को अतिरिक्तता तथा विविधता के संरक्षण सिद्धांतों को अपनाते हुए विकसित किया जाता है और गहन संरक्षण प्रणाली का अनुपालन करते हुए उनमें विफल संरक्षित अभिकल्प विशिष्टताएं उपलब्ध कराई जाती है। इससे ये सुनिश्चित होता है कि रेडियो सक्रियता के स्रोत और पर्यावरण के बीच कई अवरोध है। मैं आशा करता हूं कि मेरे मित्र इस जवाब से संतुष्ट हुए होंगे। धन्यवाद।
प्रश्न संख्या 2 मिस विद्यालय।
Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to ask question. The Honorable Sports Minister is pleased to say why is it so difficult to see sports as a career option, and also tell us how will you ensure jobs to sports person to encourage them. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in the answer to your question, I like to say that sports was primarily considered for health and fitness. It is now that people are looking it as profession. In fact, even associating success in sports with medal earned. This is one of the reasons why the government has rolled out the slew of initiatives. And in answer to the second question, I like to ensure that all the sports persons get jobs. We have written to all the ministers to provide them with a job. Currently, it is up to 4%. We have told them to make it up to 6%, but compulsory. If you look at the sports person who are at national and international levels, they are well placed and recruited. Whoever has performed has earned a recruitment. From 2018 to 2022, around 4.3 million sports professionals are working in the industry. Thank you.
प्रश्न संख्या 3 मिस्टर प्रियस दास।
Honorable Speaker, my question is to Honorable Education Minister. Your government has said that they had appointed nearly 1,40,000 new teachers in this running year. But according to a survey, it is reported that our country still needs 16 lakh more teachers to run our country's school properly. Due to lack of teachers, some schools are nearly to shut down forever. Why? And I also want to know how much did the government spend on education in this running year? Thank you.
As an answer to the question, I want to state that the government has already announced around 90,000 plus vacancies for teaching and non-teaching staffs in February 2022, while 65,000 plus vacancies were announced in January 2022. As of now, a total of 59,000 plus vacancies are still available. Education is a subject in the committee list of the Constitution, and recruitment of teachers, service condition and developments falls under the jurisdiction of the state union territory government. Teacher recruitment is continuous in India. Additionally, due to retirement and resignation of teachers, along with increasing number of students, vacancies keep happening. Secondly, the education budget 2022. Secondly, the education budget 2022 has been allotted rupees 1 lakh crore, a rise of rupees 11,000 crore from the previous year. Data from the World Bank tells us that the global average of public spending on education is 4.5% of GDP, while India spent 4.4%, which is on an average about 15.9% of total expenditure and quite comparable. I hope this answers your question.
प्रश्न संख्या 4 मिस प्रियासा घोष।
Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to ask a question to the Honorable Minister of Sports and So and environment, that whether there is a demand from various quarters, including various community political party chiefs and several welfare organizations for the implementation of exclusive reservation for the OBCs in both education and employment and in every government organization. If so, then explain, and also the effective steps taken by the government to ensure social justice for the environment.
Honorable Speaker, sir, to answer the first and second question, 27% exclusive reservations for the OBCs is already implemented by the government in admissions in all of the central governmental educational institutions and appointment to the central governmental posts. To answer the third question, the schemes being implemented by the government to ensure social justice for the OBCs are as follows. We have ensured pre-matric scholarship for OBC students of classes 1 to 10. We have also ensured post-matric scholarship for students of classes 11 to 12. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar scheme of interest subsidy on educational loan for overseas studies for the students of OBCs, DATs and EBCs. We have also ensured national fellowship for OBCs, and construction of hostels for OBC boys and girls is already implemented. Assistance for skill development of OBCs, DNTs and EBCs, launch of venture capital fund for OBCs, and low interest loan finance assistance schemes of National Backward Classes Finance and Development Corporation for OBCs is also ensured. I hope this answers your question. Thank you.
प्रश्न संख्या 5 मिस्टर अनिल गौड़ा।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, मेरा प्रश्न रेल मंत्री जी से है। क्या वे ये बताने की कृपा करेंगे कि उनकी सरकार ने नए रेलवे ट्रैक्स के निर्माण में कितना योगदान दिया है? क्या रेलवे ने पिछले कुछ सालों में प्रगति की है? अगर हाँ है तो आंकड़े साझा करें, और विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में जैसे नॉर्थ ईस्ट रेलवे और रेलवे इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन में क्या बढ़ोतरी हुई है? धन्यवाद।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, आपकी ओर से मैं इनके प्रश्न का उत्तर देते हुए यह कहना चाहूँगा कि इनकी सरकार 1520 किलोमीटर प्रति वर्ष नए ट्रैक्स निर्माण करती थी। वही हमारी सरकार आते ही उसे 2531 किलोमीटर ट्रैक्स निर्माण करने लगे, और इस साल हमने कुल 3000 किलोमीटर ट्रैक्स निर्माण कर चुके हैं। अब आपके अगले प्रश्न, जैसा आपने पूछा कि रेल ने पिछले वर्षों में कोई प्रगति की है, तो हाँ, प्रगति हुई है। इसके साथ मैं कुछ आंकड़े देना चाहूँगा। जैसा कि आपकी सरकार 45,980 करोड़ रुपए प्रति वर्ष खर्च करती थी, वही हमने उसे बढ़ाकर 99,511 करोड़ कर दिया है, और हमने बहुत से नए ट्रेन चालू किए हैं और ट्रेनों में एलएचबी कोचेस निर्माण किए हैं, जो पहले के कोचेस से अधिक सुरक्षित है। और हमने 2,45,800 करोड़ रुपए खर्च करने का वादा किया है, जिससे हमने 5 वंदे भारत ट्रेन बनाए हैं, जो कि पूरी तरह ही न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड है। आखिरी प्रश्न, नॉर्थ ईस्ट रेलवे और इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन। नॉर्थ ईस्ट रेलवे में आप मात्र 2,122 करोड़ रुपए खर्च करते थे, जो कि पूरे भारत में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण क्षेत्र है। हमने उसे 5,622 करोड़ रुपए कर दिया है, और इस वर्ष हमने 9,970 करोड़ खर्च किया है। रेलवे इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन में आपका योगदान सिर्फ 608 किलोमीटर प्रति वर्ष रहा है, वही हम 3,440 किलोमीटर कर दिए हैं, और इस वर्ष हमने 6,000 किलोमीटर इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन किया है। धन्यवाद। मैं आशा करता हूँ कि आपके प्रश्न का उत्तर आपको मिल गया होगा।
प्रश्न संख्या 6 मिस हिमा सदा।
Thank you, Speaker, sir. My question is for Honorable Health Minister. Sir, please can you tell us, do we have enough health infrastructure to face another challenge like COVID pandemic? If so, then explain. And also tell us how many hospitals have been built till now and how many doctors were appointed by government. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, to answer the question, I would like to state that for appropriate management of any other pandemic or epidemic like the COVID-19, our government has set up a 3-tier arrangement of healthcare infrastructure in the country. We have made the following arrangements with the state government. Number 1, healthcare centers with isolation beds for mid or symptomatic cases. Number 2, healthcare centers with oxygen-supported beds. Number 3, more ICU beds and a special team of named doctors for serious cases. In addition, the DRDO has set up hospitals with capacities ranging from 1,000 to 10,000 beds. The hospital infrastructure in the country is monitored by our government. States and union territories are provided with required technical and financial assistance. During the financial year 2021 to 2022, funds of 5.7 lakh crores have been spent on healthcare infrastructure. We have spent around 1.5 crores of PPE kits and given 3.45 crores of surgical masks. We have also spent 1,200 oxygen cylinders to the hospitals and around 12 crores of hydroxychloroquine acid. Coming to the second one, with more than 480 medical colleges, 37,725 government hospitals and 3,443 hospitals in the Ayush program, India has already reached the WHO recommended doctor-to-patient ratio. In India, the doctor-to-patient ratio is 1 doctor per 850 patients. We are looking forward to improve this ratio by the year 2024. Thank you.
Mr. Priyanshu Gupta.
Honorable Speaker, sir, we all are well known about the challenge incursions in Indian borders. Those incursions have been increased by 10% in past 5 years. So, the Honorable Minister of Defence, be pleased to state whether the government has taken note of these incursions in Indian borders of Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh. If so, then what are the steps being taken by you to prevent them to enter? Also tell us whether any casualties been reported in such incidents. And that's all my question.
Honorable Speaker, sir, to answer to this question, I would like to state that there is no commonly delineated line of actual controls between the borders area of India and China. There are areas along LOC whereas both sides of different and equal perceptions of the LOC. Both sides of the borders of the countries are currently used for the patrolling, but Chinese soldiers start misbehaving in a way like that. They are entering in our body to ceasefire and doing transgression. Transgression is also a form of ceasefire. For these types of incidents, our government, Indian government, has taken major steps to prevent them enter. Ministry of Defence has appointed approx army battalions, paramilitary forces, defence battalions at the casualties areas to face these problems, and attack police will be on the fire on the battalions at the center of casualties areas. Also, defence forces are faced to meet operational and security challenges. Also, our government has spent approx 5,630 crore of rupees for Air Force for the newly and highly technical weapons, which includes adventurous aircraft, and for Army, our government has spent 6,780 crore of rupees for guns, tanks, and mortars for Indian Army. Some details of translations are given for past 2 to 3 years. At 2016, 273 types of translation. In 2017, 462 types of translation are there. But at the time of our government, the translation rate will be reduced too much low. And for the questions, has any casualty reports have been reported? Such that no casualty report has been reported till now. Thank you. I hope you will be satisfied with my answer.
प्रश्न संख्या 8, Mr. Supriyo Das.
Honorable Speaker, sir, on behalf of you, I would like to ask that last year government constructed 10,300 kilometers of roads. Out of them, 30% of roads are damaged completely, and 20% of them are at their last stage. Due to poor maintenance, the potholes are getting risky in monsoon. In first 5 months of this year, the road accident increased by 10%. So, Honorable Minister of Roadway and Transport, what are the steps have been taken by you to improve this poor condition of Indian roads? Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in answer to my friend's opinion, I would like to state, our government has spent rupees 2,54,108 crores per year and also for patching potholes. It comes under the part of day-by-day repairing. Now coming to your second question. To prevent road accidents, we are providing consistent warning signs along the road. We have also developed a number of road speed management and safety screens through the Road Safety Screen program. Some of these have been particularly effective in reducing the number of road accidents. And for the information, I would say to the assemblies that our government has set a target of making roads 50 kilometers per day by the year 2024. With that said, I will put a period on my answer.
प्रश्न संख्या 9 मिस कृति पासवान.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to ask Honorable Minister of Women and Child Development to reply to my question, the rising problem of malnutrition in India. Because in India, 44% of children under the age of 5 are underweight, 72% of infants, and 52% of married women have anemia. Research has conclusively shown that the malnutrition during pregnancy causes the future child diseases. What are the steps taken by your government for addressing the problem of malnutrition in India? Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in answer to the question asked, I would like to tell you, our government has accorded high priority to the issue of malnutrition and is implementing several schemes like Anganwadi, Scheme for Adolescent Girls and Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. Under the umbrella Integrated Child Development Services as direct targeted interventions, supplementary nutrition is provided under the Anganwadi service scheme in the form of hot cooked meals, morning snacks and take-home rations. Now coming to what the Poshan Abhiyan launched on 8 March 2018 aims to reduce the malnutrition in the country in a phased manner through a science result-oriented approach. Government has taken measures to strengthen the nutritional content, delivering outreach and outcome with focus on developing practices that nurture health, wellness and immunity to disease and malnutrition under Poshan 2.0 announced in the budget 2021 and 2022. Steps have also been taken to improve the nutrition quality and testing, strengthen delivery and leverage technology under Poshan Tracker. Government has also advised states and union territories to ensure that the quality of supplementary nutrition conforms to prescribed standards laid down under Ayush system. Now coming toward the statistics, our government is quite successful as 44% of women had already overcome anemia, 73.8% malnourished children have been covered under Anganwadi scheme. In last 2 years, around 23% of infants have been recovered. Death rate has also decreased in last 10 years. If we come to our budget, so in 2021 and 2022, the budget was rupees 24,435 crores and this year it rose up to 25,172.28 crores. I wish that I was able to reply to the question asked. Thank you.
प्रश्न संख्या 10 मिस्टर सत्यम पांडे.
Honorable Speaker, sir, on behalf of you, I want to ask my question to the Honorable Finance Minister. That in the budget, we have promised that 80 lakh people would get houses and more employment would be given. But till now, only 33 lakh houses have been given and also state that how many people are employed. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in reply I would like to say, well, dealing with infrastructure this year, we have spent about 5.5 lakh crore as compared to the previous year, which are almost 35.5% more. In upcoming year, that is for the budget being introduced, we the union is providing an investment starting with 5.5 lakh crore to that of 7.5 lakh crore, which is in turn promoting the capital investment of the nation, and positively this is a positive impact. Also, if you look for the PLI scheme that has estimated to attract an capex of approximately 4 trillion has the potential to generate employment for over 3 million skilled and unskilled labor. Also, the MSMEs has an important driving factor. As said in the budget, by 2022 to 23, 80 lakh dwelling would have been built for destinate the PM Awas Yojana recipient in both rural and urban area to encourage affordable housing for metropolitan area for disadvantaged group. Well, if we have a glance over the previous year also, almost 1.14 crore dwelling have been sanctioned under this. Total estimate was that of 1.12 crore as of December 12, 2021. A total of 91.5 lakh dwelling has been granted for building. With 53 lakh people, they have been received their houses. Coming to your next question. Through the credit-linked subsidies scheme, a total of 17.35 lakh people have received home loan subsidies, with that of 6.15 lakh middle group. I hope you received the answer of your question. Thank you.
Respected Speaker Sir, I want to introduce the farm bills on the floor of this house. The farmers produce trades and commerce. This bill aims to opening of the agriculture sale and the marketing outside a notified agriculture produce market committees ACPC, mandis for farmers, remove barriers to interstate trades and provide a frame for electronic trading of agriculture produce. It is from selected area to any place of production, collection and aggregation.
Ms. Tyasa Ghosh.
But Honorable Speaker Sir, with this law, mandis operated under the APMC law of the state will be abolished. After the end of the APMC mandis, the farmer will be forced to sell the crops to the private companies at 1.5 price. Due to the abolition of the mandi system, there will be no purchase of crops on MSP. Farmer will be exposed to the risk of fraud due to the entry of people without license as registration. People without license. Besides all of this, the farmers have the fear to losing their lands and becoming the slaves of the privatization.
Ms. Oshige Kundu.
Honorable Speaker Sir, our bills will provide greater freedom to the farmers to sell their produce. They will abolish the intermediaries between farmers and the buyers. This will ensure that the farmer gets a bigger share of the price paid by the consumer. Therefore, it will improve the agricultural incomes. Also, the claimant for incorporating MSPs into the law is a pursuit of vested interests, as only a handful of farmers enjoy the benefits of MSP-based procurement in the country today. The agricultural practices in green regulation regions of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, where MSP was the cornerstone, have prevented reforms. And these changes will lead to a creative destruction in agriculture. Thank you.
Mr. Archit Saab.
Honorable Speaker Sir, I listed out some of the nation-harming aspects from the Farm Bill 2020, and they are: farmers in contact farming arrangement will be the weaker player in terms of their ability to negotiate what they need. Big companies will have the freedom to stock commodities. The state will lose their revenue which they collect from the mandi tax and mandi fees from the farmers if farmers will sell their products to outside APMC markets. It may eventually enter MSP-based procurement system. Thank you, sir.
Ms. Sanchika Singh.
Honorable Speaker Sir, the bills are hailed as a watershed movement in the history of Indian agriculture that could initiate a complete transformation of agriculture. The new farm bills are expected to benefit all the stakeholders, farmer, industry and consumers. The new farmer bill would help the small and marginal farmer, which is 86% of total farmers, who don't have the means to either bargain for their produce to get their better price or invest in a technology to improve the productivity of farm. The new bill will help in establishing a much more integrated market, creating a competition and enhancing efficiency and effectiveness of the marketing domain of agriculture sector. And coming for the MSP problem, so it's just a misunderstanding of people that MSP is going to end, as government has not mentioned this anywhere, and government is also ready to give written assurance to MSP. Thank you.
Those who are in favor of this bill, say yes.
Yes.
And those who are against of this bill, say no.
No.
In my opinion, the majority in favor of this farm bill is passed with clear majority. The House is adjourned till tomorrow.